opportunity to introduce and honor our guest speaker is a privilege. He is someone who has unknowingly touched the lives of so many students and parents in so many ways. He has been the most positive influence on our student body for the past 8 years. Most students consider him more than just a principal, but a mentor, role model, and dare I say, friend. I'm pleased to announce that our guest speaker tonight is none other than Mr. Hindman. Mr. Hindman has been the principal here at Gateway for 8 long years, during which he single-handedly managed to keep our school doing great things throughout the many obstacles our community has faced. During this time, he has accomplished way more than just leading the 500 and some coming and going students and faculty. He has left an everlasting impact on each and every individual who has had the privilege to be in his presence during their time here at Gateway. His accomplishments are plentiful. Having graduated from Cherokee High School in 1988, he then went on to achieve his bachelor's in history at Rowan University. From there, he then completed his master's degree in educational administration at Rider University, and soon after found the wonderful position he holds now. When thinking about the key roles of a principal figure, 2 things come to mind: leadership and responsibility and authority. Our guest speaker is the epitome of a principal. He has not once failed to make not only the students better people, but also the educational environment a better place. He wholeheartedly has the personality, courage, hope, and clear vision in our student body for success. I know I speak for many when I say that Mr. Hindman somehow manages to be the kindest and easiest person to talk to, while still maintaining order and a positive environment. His high spirits give off a sense of safety and comfort right here in our hallways. One thing that you don't ask Mr. Hindman is, are you ever going to have children? This is because each and every time, his answer is the same. I have way too many children that I see here each and every day. This response often generates a laugh, but the meaning behind his comical personality is the reason why he is loved by so many. We know that he means it when he says that he treats each and every one of us like his own. Without further ado, please join me in giving a very warm welcome to our principal, Mr. Hindman.
Let me say that I'm not sure I can live up to that wonderful introduction that Miranda gave me, but I'm going to try. So, Miranda, thank you very much for those kind words. Being the keynote speaker this evening, it's kind of a bittersweet thing for me. I'm honored and I'm privileged to be here as the keynote speaker, but it is with a bittersweet heart that I am doing it, but I'm honored that the students asked me to do it. So, without further ado, my first ever, ladies and gentlemen, keynote speaker appearance. It's truly an honor to be here this evening, and I would like to congratulate the members of the National Honor Society. This evening represents a significant milestone in the lives of these young men and women. It is a recognition of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. While we celebrate our students this evening, we also acknowledge the hard work, dedication, and sacrifice of those of you who supported and loved our scholars. Let us pause and offer a round of applause for the support network that has helped our students reach their goal this evening. Tonight also represents only the beginning when we consider the future of these bright men, young and young women. It is both my honor and responsibility to try to offer thoughts that will support them in their efforts in the years to come. Given the scholarly audience this evening, I take inspiration from this address from the great works of literature, starting with Charles Dickens' The Christmas Carol. The story of a man confronted by the decisions he has made throughout his life. Scrooge, the main character, is given advice from his former business partner, Jacob Marley. As Scrooge reflects upon his life, Marley appears to him, burdened by the chains he is forced to wear in the afterlife. Marley explains that he is forced to wear the chains that he forged in life, link by link, yard by yard. These chains represent the choices he made and the actions he took. Each link was created as a consequence of a moment in Marley's life. These chains are the tangible evidence of Marley's legacy. Frightened by the possibility of achieving the same fate, Scrooge awakens the next day with a fresh start at building his own legacy. So tonight, I pose the question to the honorees, what will you build for your legacy? Of course, you will not make that decision tonight, as legacies are built over a lifetime. But I'm going to ask you to think about how you will make the choices that will, in time, be the basis of your legacy. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of the Secrets, J.K. Rowling tells us that it is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Part of our legacy will be based on the priorities of your life. You will need to consider what are the most important things in life for you. You will need to prioritize family, friends, job, money, travel, charity, and service to others. This may mean that sometimes you have to sacrifice one priority for another. How you manage that balance is the foundation of your legacy. As you determine your priorities, you may find it helpful to articulate your definition of success. What is success? Is it a big house, a lot of money, a job, or a career? Finding someone with whom to build a family, time to travel, or feeling a sense of belonging within your community. Next, it's really important to identify what you want your legacy to say about you. If asked, how will you want people to describe you? What words will you want them to use, and what impression of your character will you want for people to have? Will their description of you include words like hardworking, trustworthy, generous, or honorable? Shakespeare tells us, love all, trust a few, do harm to none. What would you have others say about you? Another critical component of your legacy is aspect of personal happiness and fulfillment. While it is important to consider how others will see you, it is also essential that you reflect upon how you want to see yourself. What character traits will guide your decisions and allow you to be at peace with yourself? Perhaps the greatest of all philosophers, Dr. Seuss, says, "Today you are you." That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Make a promise to yourself to be the best version of you that there is. In the end, your legacy will be made up of hundreds of thousands of little decisions, made each day, showing what you value, what you hope for, and what you love. This may seem like a daunting task, making the most of every decision you make as a link of the chain that is your legacy. But I assure you, it can be done, and don't worry. As Christopher Robin told Winnie the Pooh, sorry, it's totally different. Christopher Robin tells Winnie the Pooh, "You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." We all believe that you can build a great legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this evening. Thank you for this honor for being the keynote speaker. It truly is something that I will remember for the rest of my life. And before I finish, I just want to say that my 8 years here at Gateway has been wonderful. I want to thank the students for letting me in their lives, and I want to thank the families for also letting me in their lives. Thank you very much, and good luck.